your ruler, Zod. Your lands, your possessions, your very lives will gladly be given in tribute to me.
Okay, so we're gonna check out all the new Phase 5 movies for the MCU. And let's jump into it.
What's going on, everybody? It's Warren. Welcome back to the Cosmic Wonder, where we talk all things Marvel and MCU. And today we are talking about the future of the Marvel Cinematic Universe, as Marvel Studios has released 4 new release dates in 2024 for upcoming movies. And based off of what we believe these movies to be, the next couple of years are truly going to be insane. From Spider-Man No Way Home to Doctor Strange and the Multiverse of Madness to movies like Deadpool 3 and the 5th Avengers film coming out, things are about to get crazy. And not to mention, we are getting at least 4 movies a year from Marvel Studios.
Dang, that's a lot of, that's a lot.
Any of the Disney Plus projects that they put out as well. That's 4 movies a year plus 3 or 4 Disney Plus projects. And the really cool thing is that eventually all of these different Disney Plus projects and movies are all going to come together. So let's talk about what these upcoming movies are and what the future holds for us. And if you're new and you want to stay up to date on the MCU, be sure to subscribe and hit that notification bell.
We still got a whole bunch of
Marvel
good
released 4
characters.
new spots for movies coming in 2024. 4 movies in 2024 with the release dates of February.
So we got so even though there's a bunch of characters that like a lot of people don't give a shit about, like you know the ones. I don't have to say them. We still got a lot of good ones. We still got Doctor Strange, we got Hulk. Apparently there's going to be new Hulk related movies. We got Thor, we got Guardians of the Galaxy, new Captain America. There's a whole bunch of Spider-Mans. Just like it's not, MCU isn't a complete loss.
May 3rd, July 26th, and November 8th. So this is incredible news, but actually, as it stands right now, we actually have 5 movies coming in 2023. Here is Marvel's release date, schedule, and movies as it stands right now. Of course, this year in 2021 on November 5th, we have The Eternals. Then, of course, we have Spider-Man No Way Home on December 17th. Going into 2022, on March 25th, we have Multiverse of Madness. Then on May 6th, we have Thor Love and Thunder. July 8th, we have Black Panther 2, Wakanda Forever. Then
how are they going to do that?
11th, the last
he died.
one of 2022, we have The Marvels. Then rolling into 2023, February 17th, we have Ant-Man and the Wasp, Quantumania. And then on May 5th, we have
cool.
Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3.
Definitely
so those are the 2
cool.
movies we already know about in 2023, but then we have 3 more, July 28th, October 6th, and November 10th. So as of right now, we actually have 7 untitled MCU projects that have release dates. So of course the big question is, what are these projects? And that's what we're here to talk about today. As it turns out, we actually have a pretty good idea of what they're going to be. Now the first one I want to start off talking about is my man, Deadpool. Ryan Reynolds has actually been pretty open about Deadpool and the plans over at Marvel Studios for Deadpool 3. Deadpool 3 is currently in the works right now. Ryan Reynolds and the other writers are working on the script every day. Literally, from what I've heard from people who actually talk to him, they say literally he just works on that script all day, every day. Which is fantastic because now he's in the MCU, you know it's going to hit harder. And Kevin Feige actually did confirm in an interview with Brandon Davis of comicbook.com that they do have a release date in mind for Deadpool 3 already. So it is safe to assume that one of these 2024 release dates, or possibly even a 2023 release date, is for Deadpool 3. Ryan Reynolds believes that they are going to be done filming next year. So in 2023 or 2024, I'm definitely saying we're going to be getting Deadpool 3. Another project that'll most likely be in 2024 is something I'm super excited about, and I know everybody else is as well, the Fantastic Four. Now, Kevin Feige originally announced the Fantastic Four at 2019 San Diego Comic-Con.
I didn't even have time to talk about the Fantastic Four.
Oh shit.
And a couple of years have gone by since then. However, since then, within a year of from
John
where we are right
Krasinski's
now,
gonna be
Kevin
Mr.
Feige has talked
Fantastic.
about the process of the Fantastic Four being developed. And during Disney's Investor Day, Kevin Feige announced as one of the upcoming projects, the Fantastic Four being one of them. The Fantastic Four is actively being developed right now, and since that is the case, it's actively being developed and worked on, I'm going to say it is going to be a part of that 2024 release slate. Now, another movie that we believe is going to be coming in one of these slots, either in 2023 or 2024, is a new Captain America movie starring Anthony Mackie. According to the report from Deadline, they actually have Malcolm Spellman, who wrote The Falcon and the Winter Soldier, returning to write Captain America 4. And since he's fresh off of writing The Falcon and the Winter Soldier, he's probably jumping into Captain America 4 already. Not to mention, the new Avengers, which I'll get to in a bit, are probably going to be coming within the next few years. And since Captain America basically led the old Avengers, maybe Sam is going to be the Captain America to lead the new Avengers. But he definitely is going to need his own movie before that happens. Yes, he got the Falcon and the Winter Soldier, but he's going to need his own movie focused on him. And since it has the same writer of the Falcon and the Winter Soldier, we can assume that it is going to dive deep into Sam's backstory. There's still a lot we actually don't really know about Sam. We haven't heard much about his time in the Air Force, and not to mention, we don't really know much about the time where him, Steve Rogers, and Natasha Romanoff were on the run. Those events between Captain America Civil War and Avengers Infinity War
true.
are pretty unknown to us,
We
with
don't
the
know
exception
any
of
of
what
that
we
shit.
learned in Black Widow.
It
Now,
was
another
like
movie coming in one of these slots,
5
which is going to
years.
take us to a different part of the MCU,
5
is
years,
Blade.
said they.
Mahershala Ali is Blade, and I gotta say, that's pretty perfect casting. And this is going to take us to the more monstrous side of the MCU, opening it up to a completely new and different direction, an area that we haven't been in yet. This, along with Moon Knight, I think is going to take us in more of a darker direction. I think WandaVision kind of took that first step with introducing witches and Agatha Harkness, and now I hope that Blade, Moon Knight, and hopefully a Midnight Suns project is going to leap into our MCU monsterverse. Now, Phase 4, even though it was supposed to start a lot earlier than it did, started this year in 2021. WandaVision kicked us off on Disney Plus, and Black Widow kicked us off with movies. And that means by the end of 2024, we'll have gone 3.5 years, and that means it's pretty much
This is
time
where we're
for
at
a
right now. We're
team-up
at What If.
crossover film. Perhaps the next Avengers movie. Obviously, a new team of Avengers has to assemble in the MCU now, since the old ones, well, a lot of them, are gone. And like I said, the new Captain America movie could be so that they could start to set up the new Avengers team. But also, not to mention, we do believe that 2 other Avengers teams are going to be coming, the Young Avengers and the Dark Avengers. The Falcon and the Winter Soldier and Black Widow made it pretty clear that a new team was being assembled by Valentina. And it's only a matter of time until we see this team on screen. This could be the Dark Avengers, or it could be the Thunderbolts team. We have characters like John Walker, Yelena Belova, Zemo, and probably a lot more in the background right now, ready to be a part of some big team. The only question is right now, when are we going to see them, and what team is it? Well, since they've actively been showing us the team being assembled, I wouldn't be surprised if one of these slots in 2024 is reserved for whatever team this is going to be, the Thunderbolts or Dark Avengers. And 2 of these slots could very well be for both teams, the normal Avengers and then a Young Avengers or Dark Avengers team. But of course, this list would not be complete if we weren't talking about mutants / the X-Men. Now, I firmly believe we are going to have individual mutants introduced to the MCU before we get a big X-Men film. I hope they do it like the original Avengers were assembled. Individual movies, then they come together to form the X-Men. Kind of like First Class, but hopefully a lot better. Hopefully more like the Avengers.
That would be
Devote
cool.
one movie to one or a couple of mutants, have another one of those movies, then another one, and then have an X-Men assemble movie. Now, Kevin Feige did also announce the mutants / X-Men at 2019 San Diego Comic-Con as well.
And there's no time left to talk about mutants and how mutants. But
So we know that the movie is being thought about and probably being developed right now. Not to mention we have had some reports from some outlets stating that a Mutants movie is in development, although that can't be officially confirmed at this time. But Kevin Feige announced them 2 years ago, and the ending of 2004 is 3 years away. That means since the announcement of the Mutants coming to the MCU to the ending of 2024, that is 5 years. That's plenty of time to develop a mutant movie. So that movie could very well be a part of that 2024 slate that has just been announced by Marvel Studios. These movies are what I think we have the best chances of seeing in 2023 and 2024 based off what Marvel Studios has already announced. But let me know what you think about this list in the comments down below, and let me know what you would like to see.
Okay, so I think that's pretty cool. I think that's pretty cool. But there's a good, I would say there's a good 2/3 of Phase 4 MCU that I might still care about, but a good 30-40% that I just do not care about at all. And the biggest problem with enjoying Marvel products and enjoying Marvel superheroes is giving Disney money. It's like the paradox. It's a paradox. I like Marvel superheroes. I like Marvel characters. There's a lot. There's so many Marvel characters that I've liked for decades, right? And now, anytime I consume any Marvel superheroes that I've liked for decades, right, I'm supporting Disney. That sucks. That really sucks. But it does look like there's some good movie. I'm really looking forward to. I guess the closest one is Venom. I'm really looking forward to Venom. Well, looking forward to Venom. Looking forward to Spider-Man No Way Home. Looking forward to Thor: Love and Thunder. I'm really looking forward to the new Wolverine series. I think I'm not sure if it's a series or movies. Really looking forward to the new Wolverine video game. Right, there's gonna be a new Wolverine video game, a new Spider-Man 2, which Venom's gonna be in that video game. There's a lot of cool stuff. Anyways,